Hi, folks. I'm Peter Lemieux with Rounding Third. I tell baseball stories. I've got an incredible one for you today. My story will be brief, so for you worried about a long time, this is an amazing story. It's so amazing, it's truly unbelievable. Let me set the tone. We've been recording Major League Baseball records, histories, archives since the late 1800s. All professional baseball games that we would call the major leagues, we know who got hits, who got strikeouts, everything from the late 1800s. We're talking about 150 years of records. In that time, we have recorded 326 no hitters. That's a little more than two a year. So think about this. All the baseball games that are played every day for 4, 5, 6 months, two no hitters in a year. That's it. It's a very rare occurrence. And it's really amazing when a pitcher gets one. Well, we know some pitchers who've gotten more than one, but that's not today's story. I want to talk about a great pitcher, pretty unknown, in the 1980s by the name of Dave Stieb. Dave Stieb pitched almost exclusively for the Toronto Blue Jays for 14 years. He was a really good pitcher. Many years he was their ace. When he retired, he had won 176 games with an earned run average of 344. To this day, nobody has won more games with the Blue Jays than Dave Stieb. Well, I want to talk about 1988. In September of 1988, if we want to get picky, it's the 24th. He's in Cleveland and he's dealing. I mean, I'm getting reports that, through 6 innings, Dave Stieb has a no hitter, 7 innings, 8 innings. Bottom of the ninth inning against the Cleveland Indians, Dave Stieb gets the first out. He gets the second out. He then faces a really good hitter named Julio Franco. But Julio hits a ground ball to the second baseman. As fortune would have it, it hits in front of the second baseman and takes a bad bounce straight up over the second baseman's head into right field, a single. It should have been a no hitter, but it was broken up with 2 outs in the ninth. Heartbreaking, right? Just heartbreaking. You don't get many shots at this, we think. 4 days later, while pitching in Toronto, Stieb still has it going. Okay. He is going along. Yes, unbelievable. But top of the ninth, the Baltimore Orioles up. He needs 3 outs for a no hitter, gets the first out, gets the second out, has 2 strikes on a batter by the name of Jim Traber. Jim Traber retired a 220 hitter. And wouldn't you know it, Traber gets a hit. 2 times in 4 days, he needed one more out, one more strike, and he still doesn't have a no hitter. He did start one more game at the end of 1988, and he was good, but not anything like that drama. This gets amazing. In 1989, Dave Stieb's first game is in Yankee Stadium. And when the game ended, he had shut out the Yankees on one hit. Came in the fifth inning. But that meant in 4 games, Dave Stieb had had 3 1-hitters, and he still didn't have a no hitter. Well, the season went on. You're going to think I'm making this up. August 4th, 1989, playing the Yankees again. Dave Stieb has got everything going right. Yes, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. No, you can't. This can't happen again. A guy by the name of Roberto Kelly, with 2 strikes on him, gets a base hit, and that now is 4 1-hitters, 3 of them coming with 2 outs in the ninth inning. Well, there is a little bit of justice. The very next year in 1990, Dave Stieb finally pitched a no hitter. He retired with one no-hitter. He actually had five one-hitters, but four of them came in that 2 year span, three of them with two outs in the ninth. An incredible story. Hats off to a great pitcher, Dave Stieb. But I am a great believer that baseball teaches life lessons. Every one of us has had something to happen to us that deprived us of a momentary dream. Everything was going right, and then something happened. But life goes on, right? And so it was with Dave Stieb. 4 days later, he had to go pitch again. He couldn't sit around and wallow in what coulda, shoulda, and neither can we. No matter what happens in your life, when it's your turn to pitch again, pick up the ball and do the best you can. For Dave, he did end up finally getting his no-hitter. It's a great story, a wonderful pitcher, and I just wanted to record it so everyone would know about it. I'm Peter Lemieux, rounding third, telling baseball stories. Like, subscribe, write to me. Tell me about no-hitters or near no-hitters that you've seen. Um, I've been fortunate to see a couple no-hitters. I consider myself fortunate. But tell me your stories and check us out again. There's going to be more stories coming, and I love to tell baseball stories and how it relates to our lives. So, for all of you, I want you to keep your eyes open for us, like, subscribe, and I'll see you the next time I'm rounding third.